And he did not realize that Abdul Baha was actually speaking in Farsi, and that was the interpreter by his side. So he was like, it was like souls recognize what it is, like basically where it's at. Like they know, the soul knows what they're reading, and it's just like kind of like directing it. So with that, also there's a talk that I heard by Peter Khan, and he was a former Universal House of Justice member. And in this talk, he describes Baha'u'llah's sacred words as how are they different from like regular speech and like speech that we use and things like that. And the way he described it was that it's purely the order in which they're aligned, the alignment of the words and the order that makes it so powerful and like magnetic and attracts like the human soul. And he uses the analogy of a magnet. So the difference between a magnet and a stone is literally the only thing that's different is the order in which the stones are aligned. Like in a stone, it's like randomized, like the atoms. Yet in a magnet, like they're all facing one direction, which gives it its quality of magnetism, of attraction, which means that essentially Baha'u'llah's words is only trying to take us into one direction. So it's like taking us up to God. He's like the perfect mirror that's like reflecting the sun. So in that sense, it's like the sacred words are like essentially like a magnet to the soul. What we're doing when we're creating these meditations is essentially just like dangling like Baha'u'llah's sacred text in front of you like a magnet, so that your soul is just like, okay, I got it. Like, you know, that's it. And like, that's literally how your soul is essentially like moving upwards. It's almost like one could say it is like the most supreme tool that you could use in order to like gain the fastest spiritual growth. So let's be real. Like none of us are trying to waste time here. Okay. Like we're trying to grow spiritually. And if anyone is attracted to this Bicentenary meditation project, they're serious about their game. Like they want to meditate, they want to pray, and they want to learn how to do it right as effectively as possible. So what more can I do as a meditation teacher than to give you the fastest way to just like give you this thing and then suck it, you know, like go up and just like really feel that attraction of the soul that is like immediate. Everything else, there are many different meditation techniques that I can teach you, but if I go down that route, it would be more to do with my ego of wanting to dazzle you, like, look how many meditation techniques I know, rather than my intention being to like see you grow the fastest. Like that's literally, we're not wasting time here. I'm not wasting time, you're not wasting time. So let's be real. Like any of the techniques that I have to teach are going to be secondary to the words of the magnetic words of Baha'u'llah to just like take you up there. The only thing I'm going to say is Baha'u'llah's words to like go there. You know, that's about as far as I want to be involved in this project. Really, that's about it. I'm just kind of like, you know, many monks have used this like analogy that, you know, they are only pointing at the moon. They are not the moon themselves. So this is like something that I'm just like pointing. I'm not a monk. Let's be real. Okay? But just using this analogy is like, I'm just trying to show you, okay, these are Baha'u'llah's sacred texts. This is how you go to it. So essentially that is the reasons why we're focusing so much of the Bicentenary Meditation Project on the technique of connecting you to the sacred words because of this magnetism, this attraction that it inherently has. And also just like, we don't really need to use many more techniques other than that because it's already at its pristine level. And especially since we have never had this sort of validity of a sacred text in past dispensations as much as this, like, it's kind of like, it's almost like, I don't even want to say like for people who have their belief in other religions, if you are within the belief that all religions are true and spirituality and truth is a point. One of my favorite quotes is, knowledge is a point which the ignorant have multiplied. There's no quote tops this for me. This is like literally the definition of my life, is finding this point. And so regardless of whatever religion you are from, and you are entering into the realm of the Bicentenary Meditation Project and the realm of Baha'u'llah's sacred text, if you have this belief that truth, knowledge, the quote is actually saying knowledge, and it prefaces with spiritual knowledge, not just like any material, human, physical knowledge, which is all different, but spiritual knowledge is a point which the ignorant have multiplied. So if you are within the belief that truth is knowledge, truth are a point, is a point, then when you read the Baha'i sacred text and the validity of that dot is there, that's like something that's like, I just want to share this with everyone. My job is only to let you know that this is out there. What you do, how you choose to use it, that's within that's between your relationship with God, let's be real. But for the Bicentenary Meditation Project, I did want to take that extra step to let you guys know. So for you to know that like the reason why we're doing the Hidden Words meditation series is so that literally the brevity of words, the way Baha'u'llah described the hidden words and how with short beads of like words, that little chunk is going to just take you up to heaven. And that's all you really need. That, imagine if you were to do that daily, 153 of the hidden words, and you were to do that for literally like, what is that, 5 months? 5 months straight, and then repeat that twice, like twice a year and a little more. Imagine what that would mean. Like how many of those daily you are putting a magnet in front of your face to like reach up to the sky. Yeah, like that's just something that I don't care whether or not you're a believer in Baha'u'llah. This sort of like the validity of the sacred text was something that like is actually quite like, the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, wow, we have never had this before. Never in religious history have we ever had this sort of confidence that the revelations, the things that came from God, is literally the word. And the creative word of God, usually it's described as that. It's the creative word of God. It has creative power. So, anyone who needs a little creative boost, definitely listening to the Hidden Words meditation series is going to boost that up. So, just saying, that's not our main goal here, but it's a side effect, a really good one. And maybe some people will only go towards the hidden words just to be like, okay, I need to feel creative right now. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe and press the little bell button over there if you would like to receive more of these videos and updates on the Bicentenary Meditation Project and why the other techniques that we shared, which we will definitely be sharing. So do look out for that. And yeah, I guess I will see you in the next video.